Welcome to Game 3 of Division 1 Playoffs, FAB Online Team League. Unfortunately, we were unable to record Match 2. Nathan ended up losing in a close match. It was Briar versus, I'm not sure the other, I think it might have been Boltyn, actually. Briar versus Boltyn. And now we have Game 3. I actually have another Boltyn, Jasiel. World-renowned warrior player versus Jasiel Diez playing on Starvo. Now, the implications of this match in general, and when I say this match is in like the whole team versus team thing, the loser gets relegated into the second division. Winner stays in Division 1. So, somewhat of a, heavy implications the way you look at it, right? So yeah.
And right now we're 1-1.
Yeah, it's 1-1 right now. As they saw earlier on in the week, you ended up winning against Shane. You played Shane. Excuse me.
I played against Aggro Prism and FAB.
Very well navigated match out of you. So hopefully you guys have seen that before you watch this. If you want to type in the chat too, whenever they're ready to go, we're ready. Just to let them know we're good to go whenever. Really looking forward to seeing Jasiel play. I haven't seen him play in quite a while. Get to see a lot of these guys at Jersey coming up this week. So I'm just obviously really excited to get to see the community and get to play some Flesh and Blood and record a lot of neat stuff. So yeah. What is there to talk about before the match, Sebastian? Let's see.
Slated, but did just finish recording a podcast today. So
we did. I'll have the link in the description for our podcast. Sebastian and I just launched. It is it's called Missing Triggers. It's a funny play on a couple of inside jokes that our group has, and it's
the first episode. You get to learn a lot about us, and it's not so much competitive driven the first episode, but as we continue, we'll go more about the game.
We'll get more about the game for sure.
But it definitely was Flesh and Blood on topic the whole time, so check it out.
For sure. Link will be in the description. Hopefully you guys subscribe, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. It's a little different content than what we produce on Patreon and what we produce on the main channel, obviously, with a lot of the league matches and the FAB 201 and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys.
And here we have a interesting match, by the way.
What's that?
Of Nerf Starvo versus Boltyn.
Oh, I forget. We're playing Nerf. We're playing the Nerf.
So we get to see if this is going to be Control Starvo, or from what I've heard on Twitter Space and that kind of thing, everyone thinks the Control Starvo is just better to play aggro. They don't think that playing Oldham with Bravo cards is that good, so they're like, hey, let's just stick to the aggro plan. What do you think about that, Kyle? Do you think Control Starvo's dead, or
I think there might be a build out there for it.
I think so too. I mean, in our testing, I feel like you like Oldham or OG Bravo, you have a bad Prism matchup, but if you can get past that, then I feel like there could be some smooth sailing.
I do feel like Control Starvo is sort of fringe right now, in a weird way.
Sure.
It's creating like this facade that it's good when it quite possibly might just get destroyed. So you never know. We might also just be very wrong. So it is what it is in that regard, but not sure what's taking them so long here. Looks like they're starting right now. That's what Josh just said. Okay. Shuffle their decks. And they're revealing equipment. Tectonic plating. Instead of tunic.
Stalagmite.
And stalagmite. I'm with it. I'm looking forward to see kind of what Jasiel's game plan is here. Open to any and everything. Never really seen tectonic plating all too much, so this might be something that he's been brewing up and wanting to test that against Josh. And Josh starts off obviously right now with a bolt of courage.
Gotta get that soul going if you're gonna go for the Sabres plan, you know.
For sure, for sure. It's like he charges Engulfing Light and coming in for 3. 4 if it's blocked by an attack action. So this is more than likely not going to hit.
Yep.
He just blocks 2. Oh, Showtime. He's playing Showtime. So is this more of a heavier Bravo, like traditional Bravo build, but with Starvo's ability? That's kind of neat. So right now, Josh has 7, and he probably was bluffing an attack reaction to mess with Jasiel. So he arsenals and passes. That's really neat.
Very important for any combo deck to have an arsenal every single turn and
for sure.
Able to block out and still have something to play, especially with this Boltyn deck. You have to be able to charge a card every turn for the first 3-4 turns. So
looks like Jasiel pitches a Blizzard to attack with a Winners while threatening a Frostbite.
No Starvo activation, no.
I don't think we're going to see that a lot
special.
This game. I don't think we're going to see that
I don't think so either.
Obviously, also just seeing the Showtime and the tech plating, we might have a very unorthodox build on our hands. I'm excited to see what it's going to be playing, honestly.
I just wonder what it is that he didn't have a Bravo attack or a.
Why didn't he tectonic plating?
Yeah, he didn't tectonic plating. He didn't a Bravo attack. Like when I say Bravo attack, I mean a regular Guardian attack, something like Crush the Weak or a Thump or something like that. And he didn't play a non-attack action like Showtime or Nerves of Steel. So I'm kind of interested to see what the 3 cards in his hands. Or right now he could totally be putting that pummel and hoping that. Hey, Josh is blocking blocks. 6.
Huh.
I think Josh doesn't care because he's not doing anything on his turn except charging his soul.
Just trying to charge.
Yep.
Ugh. Charging via the Vanguard sucks, but for late game. But coming in for 2, and it gets sync below, so he's only going to be dealing with 3 cards. Not bad for Josh, honestly. Go ahead and getting rid of sync below before he combos in a few turns. Hopefully.
Exactly. It looks like we're getting the Surge to a Spinal.
Not bad. And we see Showtime again, so we're pretty sure he's going to be playing 3 Showtime. He might be playing like Imposing Visage, and maybe Nerves of Steel, since we've seen Showtimes come out of him. But I could be totally off. I don't know. So he's coming in right now for 9. And I don't think Josh really cares about the go again right now. So
no, I think he'll just 2-3 cards and charge and
pass
until he charge and pass. Exactly.
Yep.
I think the Starvo's gonna have to deal some dominate attacks to really get through. And the hard part for Josh is after he combos, making sure he can close out that game. So not getting rid of too many Celestial Cataclysms, or via the Vanguards and things like that.
Unfortunately, we've seen one of each go. He blocked with a Celestial on the hammer previous turn, and he charged it via the Vanguard. So we have to keep account that he does not have 1V and 1 Celestial.
It hurts, for sure.
I wonder what's going. I mean, if he's thinking this hard, he must have a really good hand.
Yeah, honestly.
Or we're getting armor block already. I don't know. Well, he has no cards in hand, so I guess that makes sense. And this might be an immovable. I think Josh might have actually sent us his list before he submitted it, so we can kind of see what he's doing. Sink below.
This is thinking a card away. Blocking 6, so Crush will not be activated. But he wants to keep a 4-card hand. So that's interesting.
Let's see what he's doing here. He's playing 3 red Courageous Steel hands in his deck. 3 Sink Below, 3 Sigil of Solace. He's playing 3 Reinforce the Line, 3 Fate for Scenes. He's playing 3 Soul Foods. Okay. Definitely a very weird deck here.
This little mid-range take flight turn, pitching that V. That's probably why he ended up not blocking, because he's like, I can't get rid of another V game. So the fact that he can get that out on the bottom of his deck helps a lot.
Looks like he blocks Oakenold, takes 2.
Yep.
We love getting damage in before our big combo turn.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And he's got 3 in Soul now, so he can just take flight. Since he has got, well, how much did he block? 5 of the 9. So he's gonna. Or he blocked 6. He took 3.
So he would not be crushed.
So he can still Centauri Saber here, and just get an extra couple in, which isn't bad at all. He's like, Jasiel's almost just like, I'm just gonna freaking block this, or not block this. Or if he is playing Imposing Visage. I'm so smart at this game. If you guys don't know what it is, search your deck for an aura card with cost X and put it into the arena. So X and 3. So it looks like he's trying to go Showtime and get a big card and like put it in Arsenal, then pop certain things and then do certain things. And
Get our hammer for 4 here.
He got a hammer for 4. He pitched Spinal Crush first, so he can just filter his hand through here. 1 floating. So
still not making the surge, or I hope he did make the surge.
He definitely could have done the surge first, but he's just not doing it. I'm not really sure.
Plus
he definitely could have done the surge and then or tectonic plating. I don't know.
I mean, Josh here, you just stick with the game plan, block when you can.
Charge
come
when
in
you can.
with a if you have a take flight, take 4 damage here and do a little something, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And he also still needs to think about the stalagmite when he's doing a big play. So
yeah,
he's kind of play around that too.
Yeah, he did have E-Pots in the deck. I wonder if he ended up putting them in.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. He is playing 3 energy potions.
So hopefully he decided to put them in, because if he gets an E-Pot, basically saying Stalagmite, get 3 block out of it, but you're not gonna shut off my Lumina turn, that would be huge.
It's taking really long, so he must have something really good that he wants to do. If he's considering taking 4. He blocks Soul Food, Valiant Thrust. So that's the 2nd Valiant Thrust red, if I'm not mistaken.
Another very, very important card.
So he pitches Beacon to attack for 2.
I'm sorry, yeah, Beacon. Getting rid of Beacon.
I do feel like that tells me that his face down is a Beacon of Victory. Okay, so he's not going to do anything with that. Just going to pass. Looks like Jasiel's thinking about Crown of Seeds here. Nope, he's going to Seismic Surge. Okay. Pitch it. Ooh, okay. He's just trying to filter. So he ditches a red Turn Timber, a red Lightning Surge for the Tectonic Plating, and then a Channel Lake Frigid. So it's coming in for, if I'm not mistaken, that's threatening a
that is
Frostbite.
Frostbite. Oh, yep.
So, yeah.
very interesting game here because you have the control Starvo versus a combo deck. So
Yeah. Josh just needs to find what, two more soul, if I'm not mistaken. Is it him? And then he reinforces the line? Or did he
just to
block
make
with the
sure he
reinforce the line?
another beacon.
Ah.
Wow.
That's weird.
The Josh pitch stacking here, you think? You think he's just like, I'm going to have insane late game, or
You know, that's
do you
very
think
possible. That's honestly very possible that he's just going long game here.
Because if you think about it, so I mean, he's blocking with his charge cards. He's not charging a card every turn. So
Yeah.
I'm just kind of curious. But blocking with another Celestial here. We'll be taking one in a Frostbite. Huh. That breakpoint for 4 is going to be killer this
That tells
whole
me
game.
he's got a blue in his hand.
Courage. Charging.
Oh, well, he's
The other
costs. Okay. So he's just charging going
poor
to
Josh here. He's seen all of his Celestial. He's seen 2 Celestials, 2 Beacons, 1 V. And no, that's his 3rd Celestial. My goodness.
That is his 3rd Celestial.
Do not want to be seeing that this early.
Nope. I mean, he's already blocked with 2, so he's only got 1 more that's available to him.
But he is 42 cards deep into the deck. He only has 42 cards left in deck, so he is getting deeper into the deck. Hammer for 8.
That's very powerful.
Frostbite.
That's very powerful.
It is. Basically telling Josh you're not gonna get to charge next turn, but depending on Josh's hand, that might not matter. And if he has a reinforce the line or sink below, it might actually be better.
This has been such a weird game. This has been such a weird game so far.
So whenever you see Josh play Warrior, it's like nobody knows what he's doing except Josh. Yeah.
You're not wrong. So it tells me he's got a soul shield.
Bad for Josh here.
So he's got 5. So now he's just got to find the pieces. And to note as well, we did see a Blizzard early game from Jasiel. So it's possible, it's very possible that there's more Blizzards to be had in the deck. I know some people are cutting to 1. I know some people are still playing to 3. So we more than likely we'll see. Oh, we got a Terra Sunder Winter's Well. That's coming in for 5. That's pretty good. We're just fucking playing Winter's Well beat down. I love it.
This is where power of the Autumn's Touch really got lost, because playing those 3 block Earth cards that can still attack for 7.
Oh, for sure.
Now he doesn't have those anymore, so he's basically Terra Thunder. That's a good hammer turn, but most turns he's just regular hammering for 7 here. I mean, for 4.
Mm-hmm.
Numbers mixed up. My bad.
I still can't remember how much of a weird game this has been.
Obviously, Josh going to equipment block.
Yep.
That skull cap usage out now.
This tells me he's either got a huge turn to set up here, or he's got it. He's got the E-pop.
Ooh, there we go.
Love it.
That's what he
setting that one
did.
thing up.
Knowing Josh, he might even try to set up 2. Okay, going in for not another Terrace Under. Going in for just a regular Spinal Crush saying, give me 3 cards. I mean, 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Means
I mean,
if Josh
this is still threatening pummel. This is still threatening pummel, right? He's still got a card in hand, and he's got a card in his arsenal. So, this could be very threatening for Josh here. He needs to block directly.
Yeah.
Or he might just have to play into it.
King 5 on.
Well, that just tells me he doesn't have anything.
He doesn't care about the crush effect, so just getting that route and putting that on the bottom of the deck.
Another Centauri Saber.
Putting onto that 1 card in hand, that also makes me think he might just have the combo already, and he's just waiting.
He's waiting for something in particular, I guess, like to extend it. Possibly.
Waiting for when Starvo doesn't have a threatening hit like right now. This would be
so. This actually tells me that he's playing all 3 blizzards. He just pitched another blizzard. So, blizzard isn't really a threat now because of the EPOT, and also
you also have to remember this guy has not Crown of Seeds. He has not played out this arsenal for a very long time, and just like Josh playing out his energy potion. Guy could be sitting on a blizzard the whole game because he knows it's not doing anything. But, well, he knows that his deck can't really do anything except defend.
Mm-hmm. He does have quite a bit of block in his equipment.
The power of being able to Stalagmite and Blizzard, powerful even with the energy pot up. Josh would have to have a blue.
He's considering taking this.
Then this is the perfect math for the Starvo player if he does have that Blizzard in Arsenal. Then he has a Frostbite, can make 2, and then he can Blizzard him, so he effectively will stop the combo. Reinforce the line, alright.
Nice deck.
Timber 2.
Love the turn Timber. He's still keeping this 1 card in hand, if I'm not mistaken, too. I'm looking at his list. I'm trying to think of something maybe he has one of them and not both of them, right?
I think he's got both. I think he's got both, and he's just waiting for the correct hand where he has the blue and the charge card. That way he does not get blown out by Blizzard. He can pay for the Blizzard if he has 2 floating, and then use the energy pot, respond to the Frostbites, and then pay for them with the Stalagmite. So,
what cards have we had? What Guardian attacks have we seen out of Jasiel? We've seen, I think, 1 or 2 Okanol blocks. I think we've seen 2 Spinal Crushes, and we haven't seen a Crippling Crush. So,
Ulf's putting.
He's probably gonna put Okanol with something else. Yeah.
So this would need to be the turn Josh goes off. Okay. Oh, putting just a Glacial Footsteps. Okay. Maybe he's just trying to put.
There's the third blizzard.
Okay, so Josh, if he has it, he needs to go off here because there's nothing to fear other than that Stalagmite.
Jasiel has 54 cards in decks.
And he has the Fate.
So, since he hasn't been crowning, he's definitely not back to his second cycle of the deck. What is he doing? Josh. I don't know what's happening. I wish I did.
Can't go off here, I don't think.
No, you can't. I don't think so. I wonder why. I'm wondering why he's waiting and just charging as much as he is.
I think he's
There
looking
must
for
be
a combo
something I'm
piece.
missing.
I think he's looking for a combo piece.
What would that be in his hand? He's been holding on to. If it's not a Lumina,
Can he play the same thing that Kasai plays, Blitz? The +1 every time you attack card.
I knew that card was the pulse. I had that feeling when he got a blue plus the Okinold. That's really clutch out of Jasiel here.
because if he is holding on to the Lumina, then he bottom decks one. Not too good. Maybe Josh here is holding on for triple Lumina. Oh, that's probably what he is doing.
Like just go no blocks here, put 2 cards on bottom, and just have triple Lumina and go in.
Because if he triple Lumina, he also doesn't need Gallantry Gold, which means that energy pot will pay for the 2 Stalagmite Frostbites there. If he hits 2 Luminas, I was how
Josh just
unfortunate.
disconnects.
Do you know if he's playing Oath of Steel?
He is not.
So it's probably gonna be the waiting for Luminas.
He could also be waiting for a second energy pot.
That also, but now he doesn't have to fear Blizzard because he has pitched away all 3 Blizzards at this point.
Yeah, he's not quite back up to it. You finally get a Starvo ability, and he's probably gonna. Yeah, he has an attack to go along with it, so he's coming in for 9 go again, dominate. Seems like with Jasiel's deck, he's just trying to play more 3 blocks and then hold a pulse to get a fuse or to get a Starvo ability and just kind of take control-ish in that way.
That chip damage has been adding up, you know?
For sure.
And into two good turns.
He's just gonna pull. He's just gonna win as well. Yep.
Something else to think about is most people don't play the large, tall defense reactions against Boltyn because they're not very good. And Josh could be trying to expend those while building up his soul so that his beacon of victory can finish the game.
That's also very true. He just needs Jasiel to not get to Starvo's ability at least one or 2 more times, and he's probably going to get there. It also depends on what he hit off the Okinold. The Okinold definitely could have just shut down everything Josh is trying to do. And here we have another Terra Sunder winner as well. So
Hopefully Josh can block this out.
He's going to be able to block it out with Skullcat plus Gallantry Gold if he does have the combo, which or Sink Below. That works too.
Yeah, at this point, Josh, he should be getting pretty close to seeing double or even triple Lumina.
Like I'm saying, that Okinold could have just messed everything up.
Yeah.
So. So now we're up to 8. He's coming in for 2. Coming in for 2
or 3.
Coming in for 2 or 3. So that's just an easy block. Channel Mount Heroic.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely leaning into those Earth cards that are 3 blocks. And a channel
Thunderstep. Okay.
Yeah, these are just elemental cards that are 3 block. You know, I guess that's the purpose of them.
For sure. Let's look at deck totals here. We have 29 for Josh and 45 for Jasiel still. And he's back to his Showtime, so that means he's back to his Blizzard on this next draw right here.
Oh my goodness, really?
I think. Unless that's his
I
third
don't think
show.
there's any way. Yeah, I don't think any way he's gotten to 45 cards.
Well, that means this is the pivotal turn because he's not coming in with a frostbite. That means if Josh has it here, which I mean, Josh has been through, I would probably say almost all of his deck. So,
Tell you, I think the Oakenold hit something. I do. Huh. More thinking out of Josh. He is in a tough spot here. So we've got an Express Lightning for 4. So he's going to take 1. I'm failing to see what's going on here.
and I'll go for the fact this guy's been holding on to 1 arsenal the whole game.
Yep.
And now
That
he's
channel
got channel.
is a freaking issue.
Josh is gonna just have to pass next turn.
That is very true. And hope he doesn't hit two ice cards again.
Okay.
E-pot pass. He's
Josh
ready.
finally does have double E-pot. Yeah.
He's freaking ready, Sebastian. And then this is where he goes Starvo ability into Oakenold.
Just the natty. Yep.
Yep.
Hopefully he does not have 2 ice cards here. If he does, he can definitely play them out with the tectonic. Okay.
Oh,
Using the crown finally.
Finally crowns. Was this at the end of
That
turn?
turn. I believe so.
Okay.
More than likely.
Nope, it wasn't.
He's looking for a second ice card.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. Is he needs that second ice card to keep it around. Well, he doesn't have it.
He said, "Let me get all these attacks out of my hand and
I think
try to get
Josh
some
just
non-attack."
I think Josh just takes this if he's got it, but he's looking at his hand,
If
so he
he's-
doesn't necessarily have it.
Unfortunate. I think you're right, Kyle. That Oakenold had to just.
I think it might have hit
right
2
out.
of them. something, you know. I don't know.
Other problem is, even if Josh goes off, he's gonna have no deck. There's no follow-up. He has to kill him on the combo.
That's what I'm saying. So like, you have to kill him on the combo, and you have to do it soon, because if you double Lumina here and you're hitting 6 times, your deck is almost gone.
I think he just has to triple and set up like a Gallantry Gold triple Lumina combo. Like, I think that's what he's going for here. Honestly, like, I hope even if Josh can't play out of this, I hope he at least gets the combo off, you know, so we get to see how Starvo navigates that.
Calling it now, that second E-Pod is going to be used for route for game.
I hope it is.
Faith for Satan. Okay. Do it to it, Joshua.
He's waiting for triple. Got to.
Jeez.
No, I think that's his last red take fight. He might have to go off here.
I think so too. He needs to have a beacon in his hand. Oh, nope. What is he keeping in his hand?
I'm just waiting for the no block on the hammer turn.
Yeah,
you know, like,
me too. Do you think he's back to the Blizzard now?
Clue.
Oh, Josh. So close here.
I hope this is Josh doing all the math of how much his armor can block and being like, oh yeah, I win here.
Yep.
Hopefully.
I mean, he's also full of surprises, so there could be something that he does to still pull this game out. So we'll see. I'm about to fall asleep. Should we call a slow play warning on Josh?
He's just doing a bunch of math and saying a bunch of times.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what's happening, honestly.
But this turn or next turn is probably going to be the only real opportunity he has. Otherwise, he'll run out of cards in deck.
Just asking, can I kill him?
If he hits 6 times with Sabers, he will only have about 8 cards left in deck.
And that's with double limit, right? Not triple.
That's double. Yeah, if he triples, he won't have much deck left. He needs to correctly stack pitch his late game threats so that they don't get banished. But I think his only route to victory here is going to look something like either double or triple Lumina plus double Beacon or something. I don't really know.
I mean, we know he has all his beacons left still, unless he's blocked with one since he's
He
pitched
blocked
both
with
of them.
one, right?
Some of them will inevitably get banished.
Yep.
But that energy pot definitely be used for that route. That route's probably going to do a lot of damage.
Yep. He's definitely roughly about back at route, or he definitely has it. He's doing it. He's blocking Gallantry Gold. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Josh.
Well, I don't think he needs...
Oh, and he blocked with a V. That's his second V of the Vanguard. We know he has one more. And it was right around the time that he pitched that one, so...
Well, I don't think he's happy with it, but...
Oh, jeez, man.
Yeah, he wants that beacon on the bottom, so when he does his Lumina play, that it doesn't get banished.
Oakenold had to have hit 2 Luminas, I think, or 1 at least.
Channel Thunderstep is such a bad card in this deck.
It blocks for 3. I don't know what you mean.
It's probably good against Boltyn, and that's about it.
Oh,
Reduced bite. He can pay for it with energy pot if he needs to.
can he really though?
If he needs to.
Stalagmite's creating 2. And I think this guy has second cycled back into a blizzard at this point. So I think he wants to keep both pots up for that. Oh,
There goes the second beacon to the bottom.
Beacon of victory.
The heck are these surges doing for him?
Not
Not
I
a
think
damn
they
thing.
are being able
Just
to
cycle
pitch
his card. He's cycling. That's it.
cycling and hexer, and they block. I mean, and tech plating blocks too. That's what it's doing.
Yep.
It's passing turn.
This
As it, he just
this might be the turn when he draws what he got off of the Oakenold.
And
there's-
there goes that second blizzard. So I don't think we can fear blizzard at this point.
Just coming in for 4 here. We're just gonna take 4.
Got confidence.
Think Josh.
Has to.
this too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He just has to at this point.
If he doesn't take 4 here, the next attack on the following turn is going to be huge, and it's going to threaten his actual life total.
Yep.
Josh has just got to know the warrior put him on better habit at some point. You know, just go in.
Must have third beacon in hand. He probably has 2 Lumina at the moment, and he's
I
trying to
think he-
decide whether he can kill him.
Like if it's even worth it at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's trying to figure out if he has to wait for the third one, or if the second one is going to be enough. Interesting choice. Yeah, those beacons So he's only gonna have to get his opponent down to like.
Does he think he can beat Channel Mount? Like
Mm,
if this guy,
If he plays like a crippling crush or something, just even generic here, like
We
a
haven't
spinal
even
crush.
seen a crippling crush, so I don't know if he's even playing the card.
Well, he's not playing it if we haven't seen it yet. Unless he's done really well at hiding it in his arsenal. That's just 10 though.
okay,
That's a lot.
If he takes
I mean-
it and goes to 4 here, then we
He
will
ha-
know.
He has to do it to it. At that point, if he can't kill the Starvo, can't the Starvo just fatigue him out?
Not really. Not with beacons in the deck. Those beacons present lethal on every attack after combo. Because he'll have like 12 cards in soul probably like at the end of combo at least. Jeez. There goes the route and the third beacon.
Not looking good for Mr. Lau.
I think this game is pretty much over.
Yep.
I don't think he can ever establish. Yep.
There's the spinal crush that the third spinal crush. Taking
I mean, at this
3.
point, he's getting back into his pitch stack, and he'll have
Does he-
gas every turn.
Does he have any spinals left?
Nope, that was the last spinal. I think he's out of Oak and Old Den spinals. If I'm not mistaken.
If that was the last spinal, this is probably the last turn Josh has to do anything. At 9 life. He has 10 cards left in deck. So if he doesn't have 3 Luminas in this hand, then it's not gonna happen. Just take the damage here.
Josh moving over to to his hand to block again. I'm like,
I'm really looking forward to getting to hearing what he has to say. I'm telling you that Oakenal turn was the reason he didn't go off.
Yeah, if he put 2 Luminous to the bottom, then he should have drawn those already, but I don't understand. Well, he hasn't pitched hardly anything. Actually, that's something I haven't actually thought about. He hasn't been pitching hardly anything, so
Yep.
the fate's gonna be really good here.
I mean, also, I think that might be the third fate for Scene. I don't know if he's gonna have any cards.
Oh,
left
he's
in his
putting
deck
a
to
card on
live.
top. He left a card on top. He's hoping that his opponent can't kill him here. That was the third Lumina. His opponent now has to recognize that that's the case and present as much damage as possible.
Tectonic plating. Somebody else is on the zone.
Frostfang's gonna cause him to discard 1 card or pay 2, which an Epot can soak up.
Yeah.
Assuming he doesn't need both of the Epots, but he probably thinks he does at this point.
I think
You know what? I don't know
Blue
what to
Frost.
think anymore.
Blue Frostfang's only 3, right?
That's correct.
Fang is 3.
So he can just single block that card, but he probably needs every card in his hand at this point. I don't know how Josh wins this game if
I don't know either. Because
he's gonna use
Right.
that, take 3, and this is your chance.
This is it.
We're gonna see it here or it's not happening.
Josh has 9 cards left in deck.
He won't have any left in deck after this turn.
How long has the Starvo arsenal been there? You think it's a blizzard?
Nope.
yeah.
He's
Probably.
been aggressively pitching blizzards.
Okay. Well then, if
But-
it's not a blizzard, he's probably in pretty good shape.
But he's got the single Epot on the board, so I don't know if that's gonna be enough. I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
Yeah, because he's gonna beacon here for like probably 6, and get a decent amount of damage in, or not. Okay, he's just gonna triple Lumina.
We're
That works
doing
too.
triple Lumina. Okay.
All right, clean up your board, Josh. Put all those in the bin.
That's not gonna happen.
All right, this one's coming in for what? 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's 6 or 8.
5, 6, or 8.
8 times. 6 or 8. 8 times.
Yep. But how does he get around a blizzard plus stalag?
He
He doesn't get around blizzard and a stalag.
He's just playing around stalag, yeah.
Yeah, he's playing around the stalag. The game plan for 2 was the blizzard and stalag, but he had to pop it on the frostfang.
If his opponent drew the blizzard here, it's over.
Correct.
Why is he saying 5 or 7? It's 2 plus 1, 1, 1, and 1. Oh, he didn't crack Gallantry Gold. He decided to keep Gallantry Gold.
Oh, he can't pitch it because he can't pay for for the stalag. Well, yeah, you can, because you can only block with stalag once in the combat chain, right?
Every time he took the weapon, weapon breaks. Does it not?
No.
No, it does not break the chain.
Weapon
the chain only breaks
between.
point. Yeah. If that was the case, then
Kodachi's wouldn't be very good.
yeah. That's interesting though, that he didn't pop Gallantry. Interesting.
Now here comes the blizzard.
No.
Oh, opponent doesn't have it. Okay, so there's a chance.
I think that means Josh will get it.
Yeah, if he doesn't have blizzard, he should win this game.
It means he pops Gallantry now, right?
Because the last 2 cards on the bottom of Josh's deck, I believe, are beacons.
No.
And his opponent has to let him hit at least several times. So if he lets him hit, if he banishes 5 cards, oh no, he's not going to get to keep any of his deck cards in deck, is he?
Nope.
No, he won't have any cards in
If
deck.
Jasiel was smart, he'd take a lot of this. Honestly.
He doesn't have a choice, actually.
I mean, all the Starvo players gotta do is end with 1 life, and he wins.
Yeah.
If he doesn't die this turn, he's in good shape.
Oh, this is gonna take forever the way Josh is doing this.
No, because there's not that many cards, right?
Yeah, he's just gonna have to move that counter, thank goodness. I thought he was gonna keep replacing it.
Yeah, 5, 8 times, that's 40.
He's got 6 more block in his arsenal, or in his equipment too. So.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna be enough.
I don't think so either.
Wouldn't the correct play have been break Gallantry, leave 1 up? Then if he has the blizzard, he has it.
Yeah, because you lose to blizzard anyway.
Yeah,
so
if you
have
can't
to
play around the blizzard, you need to
Yeah.
you need to use Gallantry.
Because he couldn't pop it after the first sword swing, because then the chain would break, and then he could use Stalagmite again.
There goes the 2 beacons.
Yeah, Josh just died on the inside.
What is he doing? Just move the dice.
Yeah, he's tilted. Let him be tilted. You're allowed to be tilted when you think somebody high rolls you when they don't. So let him be tilted when shit happens. He's fine. He's good.
I'm just not sure why he didn't break Gallantry. He's got to have a reason for it, right?
I'd love to hear it.
We'll talk to him afterwards. He'll definitely tell us.
Is blocking with an attack action there even worth it?
No, because it bumps it by 2, unless
Yeah.
it blocks for 3.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
blocks for
possible
three.
block for 3, so he takes
Yeah,
one.
and that's 1. Yeah.
1 less.
Mm-hmm.
There goes your deck.
And he's got how many more attacks? 2 more?
1.
One more?
And it's game over.
So even if he eats this, that's it. No deck. Just get hammered to death.
Well, Nom and Alex, you guys have to go perfect. No pressure.
I mean, wouldn't it be kind of what's that poetic that Nathan and Josh carried Alex and I throughout the whole season? Then we got to carry them in the playoffs.
That's it.
Like, it makes sense,
That's it.
There's no shot my opponent's gonna play Viscera, even though he knows it's bad, just to spite me.
You play Prism.
There's no way he's playing this right.
You just
Yeah, like
watch. You just watch. That's the kind of luck I have, and I'm convinced that's what's about to happen.
All right, well,
Probably,
just
probably Lexi.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Can't you just beat Viscerai?
No. I mean,
can.
like, I can. But
I think Nathan can attest that there are Prism players that can beat Viscerai out there.
Yeah, but it's like they've streamlined their deck even further now.
Mm-hmm.
Post
Viscerai.
ban, so like
That
it's
is
just,
true.
It's just
They're no
even
longer mid
more
range.
efficient now.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, Josh.
oh my God, Josh, you give us like gray hairs.
That was a very weird game because I realized on turn 4 that was Blizzard in his arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, okay, I only have 2 E-Pots. I sided one of them out, which was actually wrong, and now that I look back at it. So I was like, okay, there's only one way to kill him, is with 2 E-Pots out. And I was keeping track of all his Blizzards, so I knew exactly where they were in his deck. But with the Stalagmite out and the Blizzard in the arsenal, that requires 4 energy. And if I want Gallantry Gold, that requires 5, right? So that wasn't working there. So basically, I only had one route to victory, which was to triple Lumina him. And
That Oaken will mess you up.
well, he had to take a turn where he didn't give me a Frostbite. That was actually the worst problem. Is if I have a Frostbite, there's no way I can ever triple Lumina. Like, there's literally no way to do that. So, because if I have a Frostbite, if I want to play my 0-cost charge card, I can't just activate the energy potion, right? I have to pitch a card. But to triple Lumina, I need Lumina in the arsenal. I need 2 combo pieces in my hand, which means I have a basic card to charge and the charge card, right? So I have no room for... The path to victory there was so slim. I had to just... I also fucked up on the last turn because he didn't.
You didn't play the Gallantry.
Yeah, because I already calculated everything in my mind. I was like, okay, I'll have no energy to use Gallantry, right? But then he didn't block my first attack with his Stalagmite, which was a gigantic mistake on his part. But it was also a gigantic mistake on my part not to do that. However, that wouldn't have mattered because he still had 2 cards in hand, and 8 the extra damage it wouldn't have helped. But so actually the combo would be 8 attacks at 6 minimum. That's 48 damage. With his health and his shield, I think he survives at like 1 or 2.
Yeah,
So I actually needed him. So what I really wanted to do was to combo with Lumina Beacon. I saw the line. I was like, this is the only route to victory, is combo with Lumina Beacon. Because if I combo with Lumina Beacon, I could drain like half my soul to do that 5 extra damage that I needed.
Yeah.
That's what
Anyways,
I was saying. I thought you were gonna beacon that courage. Is what I thought you were gonna do.
The problem is I kept getting Frostbite tokens. Like, I basically he had to mess up. I played to my outs, and that's just so annoying. I
want to know what he put on the bottom with Oakenold. What did he put on the bottom?
One of my Luminous.
Yeah, we figured as much.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so for this round, unfortunately, Josh lost. We'll get into the next round here in just a moment. Unfortunately, we're not streaming, so I'm gonna stop it and start one more time.
I have